come back.
Hello everyone, this is Dean Phoenix, back with a Gwent episode for my deathmatch playthrough on New Game Plus. Basically, I started off the last episode trying to beat this particular woman to win the first Gwent game, and I was getting absolutely smashed time and time again. So I decided that that wasn't making for a very good spectator viewing. So we are just instead going to... Why is that an impenetrable fog? I'm so dumb. I put the wrong weather card in my deck. Anyway, I decided that it would be very difficult to beat this person. She beat me like 3 times. She's got a really strong deck and is just not looking good. So I am instead going to try... See if that was a torrential rain like I meant it to be. Anyway, I am going to instead just play her once, and if I lose this one, I'm just going to go and find somebody a little bit easier to beat. Yeah, so without that torrential rain, I'm not going to be able to win this. So stupid. Anyway, come on, Phoenix. So we'll come back and beat this person when we've got a slightly stronger deck. But first things first, I'll just try and do this. Might as well have a go at it. Yeah, this is going to go poorly. Oh my days. Oh, marvellous. Oh, we're definitely losing this one. At least use that, make him use an extra card. And then we'll be losing this anyway, that sucks. Oh, this deck sucks. Right, so, until you get some cards, this deck's really bad, so we're just going to have to go with that. Oh, they passed, alright, okay. Well, that was a waste of a turn and a card. Okay. That still sucked. Oh, of course, to get Dandelion. Oh dear. Right, so we're going to lose this one. And then we'll just have to go and find somebody a little bit easier to beat. But at least we got 2 of those spies, so that was pretty cool. This is going to get them whatever massive score they're going to get from their siege. Yeah. I don't have any commander's horn, so I can't compete with that. I'll get stuffed. Right, okay, we're going to do one more, and I'm just going to put the torrential rain in instead. But I don't think I can beat this person with the basic deck, so I'll need to go around and get some of the better cards first. I think the reason I tried to play this woman first is, if I remember correctly, she has the Ceres card? Ceres card. So that's why she's probably got a really good deck, relatively speaking, so that you might struggle to win that one. So yeah, I meant to add a torrential rain, which would have, you know, helped a little bit, but yeah. We'll go and win some of the other cards first and see how that goes. But we'll try her one more time. We haven't got a Mardrome. Oh, okay, so now we've got the Mardrome. That's pretty good for that. So that'll at least be potentially useful. See if she plays any more spies. Okay, so they've got that spy there. Can at least get this transformed. Okay, so now with me having won that one, I can just see which of these 2 I will get. I can pass this round. And then see which of those 3 cards come out. So they'll have 4 more cards than me, but it'll play at least one of these spies now, which is pretty good. I would have to get the cow card, the one that's completely useless. Come on, man. Oh my days. Oh, that's just rubbish. Right, I don't have a medic or any way of bringing anything back from the graveyard, so I can't get this card back. So I'll just get rid of those, so they can't get any of theirs back either. They would have to get a Bite and Frost when I've got like all of these and no Torrential Rain. That sucks. No Scorch, no Torrential Rain. So I am getting a little unlucky here as well, which sucks, but never mind. We'll come back and beat this person when we've got the proper stuff. Yeah, we're gonna lose this one, but what can you do? Yeesh. So yeah, I don't get a Scorch or a Torrential Rain, and they just happen to have a Bite and Frost, and I don't get the Clear Weather, which is like garbage. If I had actually been able to double up that row, it would have been pretty good. But yeah. Right, I'm going to come back and smash this annoying person later when I've got a proper deck. What a garbage player. Anyway. Yeah. Sometimes when you've got a poor deck like that, Gwent's just luck a lot of the time. So, right, so we'll come back to this person. You are getting destroyed at the end of the episode, wench. Place of power to get on the way here as well. Could get this and then go to Frankel Arts and then pick up some of these. I think I might do that actually. So let's get Roach. 500 steps. Is there any fast travel marker that we might be able to get to a little quicker? Not really. Would it be less to fast travel there? No, probably not. Right, well, I'll just get Roach and then we'll ride this way. And then I can at least explain what the plan is. Oh, come on, Roach. Anyway. Yeah, so the plan for this episode is to just go around and get all the Gwent cards. I'm going to make this, get in the Skellige deck, and depending on how long it takes, maybe some of the monsters deck, get some of that as a... this is going to be abandoned site. I'll just ride through this. Get out of it. Yeah. Gonna get the Skellige deck, and then basically what I did was when I came to Tucson very early in the playthrough. This is New Game Plus, but we have a very strong build, even though we are deliberately not using Euphoria, just for a bit of variety, really, and it takes a bit more skill and really enjoyable play. I've found, oh, that's the way I see it. I've been really enjoying this playthrough, and by the time these episodes go up, hopefully you all have as well. Aha, so we've got a marker here. That's good. Let's have a look. Yeah, so the plan is to never use the Northern Realms or Nilfgaard decks, the two strongest decks, my favourite. To never use those, so we're never going to use those. We are just going to... Medallions humming, yes. We are never going to use those decks, and we are only going to use the monster deck, which is a very melee, heavily focused on melee deck. And where are we at? Never going to use the any decks other than the Skellige ones and the monsters deck. Now I did want to use the monsters deck to unlock the Skellige deck, but you can't get enough monster cards because so many of them are random wins. So a lot of the monster cards are random wins, and a few of them are won from specific places in the game, like Gwent, specific places like Gwent quests, the Skellige quests and stuff like that in the Skellige area. So it wouldn't be possible for me to get a monster deck together and have 22 cards to be able to flesh out and play, even physically choose and play the deck. It wouldn't be possible for me to do that unless I use another deck to win some games first. So if I don't want to be using the Scoia'tael, the Nilfgaard or the Northern Realms decks, the normal decks, if I want to have this playthrough just being the monsters deck, then I will have to make a slight exception and use the Skellige deck. But I figured that was cool anyway, because the Skellige deck is really quite fun when you've got some of the cards for it, and it's really really good in the sense that you normally get it and only really use it in the Toussaint area, but in this playthrough I'll be able to get it because I've come to Toussaint early, and I'll be able to get that deck and use it to get the monster deck instead. So it's doing it a slightly different way around than you would normally be able to do it, and it lets me sort of explain in a bit more depth how I would use the Skellige deck, and when you've got everything for it, when you've won these cards, how you would go about using it, because it's a very fun and quite intricate deck. The leader card in particular, you might be fooled into thinking is particularly bad, the crack deck that gets rid of the graveyard, but it actually lets you do some really powerful stuff, particularly when you use it with the perk of the deck, which is a really good one that brings back 2 random cards from your graveyard. So you can use the crack on crate leader card to manipulate what happens with the leader ability, which is like which cards are coming out, or which potentially are coming out, based on what you play in rounds 1 and 2 and 3 and stuff. So let's see if we can beat this person then. Not bothered about the money, I just don't want to be losing money for no reason. So see what her deck's like, see if we can beat her, and see who she's playing. So she's got a Nilfgaard deck, which doesn't bode well because it actually cancels my leader ability, so I'll have to remember that that's not in play. Otherwise, got a reasonable hand there, but we will see. Let's play some of these first. These are just pretty standard cards. Didn't get a Scorch or anything, which kind of hurts a little bit, but we'll see. See if we can get a Scorch from playing this card back. And if so, that'll at least let us potentially win this first round. Oh, that's not too bad. Except I drew another Gaunter card, which kind of sucks. Should have played these first. Never mind. Right, so let's just play these. There is method to this madness, we will see. So this is one of the ways that you can manipulate the deck like that. So as you can see here, I'm going to play the burner card and bring back one of these, and the reason I'm going to do that is because then I can clear the graveyard and call them all back afterwards, which will be pretty cool. So let's have a look. Might as well play that now so I can play this card in round 3 and it not be reduced. Right. So what I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to clear out the graveyard, which will leave me with these 3 cards, and then I'll be able to take one of them back. So let me see. Yeah, let's see if I can bait them into using a couple more cards here. Right, so I'm wasting their turns and making them take more turns. So they've got 8 cards at the minute, so I need them to use some of them up. But what will happen is I will now... what did I just say? You can't use your leader card. I'm so stupid. Right, never mind. Okay, we'll see what random cards come back. I did have a plan, but I can't clear the graveyard because they're blocking my actual card, so that's no good. So we'll see what random cards come out, and we'll see... okay, so I get 1 on the spies, which is really good. They're going to double that up, but I've got another spy to play as well because they just played the Vatier card. So I'll play that too. I forgot that they cancelled my card. I'm so annoyed. Never mind. Right, so they're doubling all that up, and I haven't got anything to be able to stop that, but I at least have this to be able to double some score, so we'll see how we do. They may have another spy, but I doubt it because they probably would have played it already. Yeah, I'm going to lose just purely because of that. But I could have beaten this deck, so I'll play them again afterwards. We'll see. Right, so they clearly don't have another spy to play. They don't have the 9-point spy. So it's just a matter of seeing how high we can get with this. So we want to play one of these again. And then we'll double up whichever line is higher, but they're going to bring the other 10 score one back. So yeah, pretty strong deck from them. Don't think I can actually beat that now, but we'll see. Right, so this is my highest scoring line, and doubling that up. Oh yeah, you win, cool. So yeah, managed to win that, even though I said that I needed to not forget. And then instantly did, in fact, forget. So we get Ermion card, that's pretty good. We'll add that to the deck right away. Ermion's a pretty good one. And we'll take out one of the weaker cards. Like that. I've got any other 4 strength ones that I could take out instead? That won't be any good. No, these are both good when you get other stuff with them instead. Yeah, we'll go for that. Right, so that's 1 win. We're on the road, on the board, on the road. So there we go. Right, we got to play this dude. I have no idea who's good. I can't remember who has good decks. So we'll just have to have a look. We've got enough money. We'll just play at the regular amount. Right, let's have a look. What have you got? Northern Realms with a good leader card. That's going to be tricky. Although I did get quite a few of the type bond ones, so that's not bad. Okay, so this, for what the deck that we've got at the minute, is actually a pretty reasonable deck. So we're going to have to see what we can conjure up here. Okay, we'll play this one just for a win like that. So this is the really great thing about the Skellige deck, the perk and the leader card. So you can play things, and then afterwards you can cancel them, like get rid of the actual. You can get rid of the graveyard and then guarantee that they will be the ones played in round 3. So let me show you what I mean. I've got these 2 here, so I can play these, and they will be 12 points. Now, they might scorch those like that, but that means that if I play these ones now, I can send these to the graveyard again, clear the graveyard like that, and it'll guarantee that these are the only 2 cards that will come out for the last round. So, so that's going to make my score 22. I think. Yeah, so what I'll do is that'll make my score 22. I'll play this. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh well, never mind. We'll see. If I can make them use up enough of their cards, then I may be able to just win purely with these. But I've left myself open to chance now, because I messed up because I'd used the leader card already. Not in very good form today, but never mind. So they'll have 3 cards, I'll have 3 cards, but I'll start out with a 3 card advantage as well. And that's the best draw, so unless they have a Scorch, I'm in good shape here. Or a Biting Frost, obviously. So let's see. Yeah, so it looks like they don't have very good cards left over, so I'll win this one easily. So yeah, not the best tactics. I was hoping I would show off the proper tactics that you use with this deck, but I'm not really doing that here. But never mind. Cool. But yeah, we win. Uh-oh. You know, I was almost going to say that I should have put the Commander's Horn on the second row instead. Alright, we're okay. They didn't draw anything good there. Right, so there's 2 quick wins. We got those sorted. Good grief. That was closer than it needed to be. Right. And which card do you get for that? Oh, you get the extra Shield Maiden. Fantastic. So the Shield Maiden's great because they are also type bond cards, and there are 3 of those, and also the Ceres card summons those. So that's pretty wicked. Where do we want to go? Let's go get the Tony Grounds ones first, and then we'll come this way. We could go and get the Place of Power first. Yeah, we'll ride Roach, in fact, instead of fast travelling, so that I can get this Place of Power on the way. And then we'll go and get some other stuff. So some of the cards that you want to get, if I was to look up or remember which ones are which, the Skellige cards you always get from a specific place. You don't get them in a random order. It's not like you just get the random ones, like you know where you're going to get Ceres from, and I'm pretty sure it is that woman in Floviv, which is why I sort of have it in my head that you always play her first. But that's when you have a full Northern Realms or Nilfgaard deck, not when you have a terrible Skellige deck for starting with. So, in this playthrough, I will have to leave her till later, because like I say, I did start off playing her a few times and got my backside thoroughly whooped, so her deck is just really good. But yeah, you get the cards in certain places, so that armour that I beat there would always give me the Shield Maiden, and the first person that I beat would always... Oh, no, don't want to be doing that. Let's get away from this. These people are far too high level for me. Fortunately, I have deflection, so them taking pot shots isn't going to make a difference, which is kind of funny. Let's go and get this Place of Power first, and then I will head to Toussaint and carry on playing Gwent. Might as well just do these. Whoa, easy, tiger. She's not a tiger, she's a mare, but yeah. Yeah, so you always get the specific Skellige cards from specific people. You can see there the Place of Power just in the background. So there is like a best order to play them in. You want to get Ceres and the Olaf card and really good ones like that as early as possible. But whilst my deck's really weak, it doesn't really matter. I just need to find the players that I can actually beat first to gradually build up my Skellige deck and go from there. Right, so let's get Roach. Where you at, babe? Is there not a boat round here? I guess not. There's that one, but that's by the sort of camp thing. And there's one over there, which is going to take me less time. Probably take me less time just to ride back round, so I'll ride Roach back round. Where are we going? We want to go to the Tony Grounds or to the actual city itself? This is going to be quicker, isn't it? So just get Roach and ride around this way. Where you at, darling? There she is. Alright. Okay. Faster. Bit Metallica there. Faster. Faster. Anyway. Let's go. So, we're going to ride back. We're going to carry on playing some Gwent, and we're going to get some of these cards. So, after we've got this, the main cards that you want to get to make the deck better are the Ceres ones and the Shield Maiden, so that you can use Ceres and she will muster the Shield Maiden cards, which makes her the best card. When you've got those 4 cards in the deck, you basically just want Ceres in the deck and none of this, in the hand, and none of the Shield Maidens, and she is the absolute best one possible then. She's just amazing, in fact. Right, let's ride around here. Okay. Yeah, so Ceres summons the Shield Maidens, and then they have type bond on top of that. So calling that one card when you don't have any of the... Calling the one Keris card when you don't have any of the Shield Maidens in the deck actually brings in 46 score, I think it is. 46 score, which is like mental. And obviously if you double that, if you double the Shield Maidens, it goes to 92, I think, which is nuts. 82, something like that. It's a lot anyway. I think she has a pretty good deck, this woman, so might struggle to beat her just yet, but we'll see. So take that out. Are there any other cards? There are a couple of cards in here that really aren't that good, so I can get rid of those as we go. Yeah, like that. Right, what have we got? We've no Mardrome card, so we'll just get that. Oh no, we had Ermion. Alright, never mind. Well, this'll do. Either way. Play some of these. Get them to waste a few cards. She's got 2 dandelions, which is rather cheating, but never mind. Okay. So I'm actually going to sort of manipulate the deck quite a lot with the... just get rid of that. Just going to manipulate what's going to come out in the last round by using this one. Okay. So what we're going to do here is... Right, so she wins that one. And she has passed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring out one of these cards. And then I'm going to use the leader ability to scrap the deck. So she can't bring any of those ones back to start the 3rd round, but I will bring back these 2 cards, because this one will disappear because it no longer exists, and I'll bring these 2 cards, and because I use the leader ability to scrap the ones that are in the graveyard, it will play all 3 of these. So I'll start off the round with 14 score and have an advantage there, so likely win this one. Likely. Because I sent those back to the graveyard instead of the discard pile, they got played straight away, which is kind of cool. Now I can play my heroes, and then we'll see what they've got left. So unless she has like Ceres, which I suppose she could do, I'd be alright. She's got the Olgierd card as well, which is kind of good. And it just depends on what her last 2 are, obviously. So unless one of these is Ceres and or the other one of those long ships, I think I'm alright. Oh, we're still alright with both those long ships, yeah. Can't do maths this late at night. Anyway, so we win that one. And there's another easy, well, I say easy, but another win there, which is cool. And we get another Mardrome card, which I'll not add just yet because I don't have the other young berserkers, but I do want the young berserker cards. See what this dude's like. I can't remember what his deck's like. I know he gives terrible prices for selling stuff, so you know, not cool. But let's have a look. See what he's got first of all. So he's got a monsters deck. So if I lose to him, I can just put a few Biting Frost in and really stack the deck against him. Now I don't have the burner card here, so that's going to be less useful. Having the decoys isn't going to be quite as useful, but we'll see. Can do the same thing with this as well. Yeah, so if I lose to this person, I'll just stack up on Biting Frost cards, and that'll be pretty easy. So I take one of these now, and then I can send these back to the graveyard, which would be cool. And that's pretty good because they've wasted their leader ability already. Okay, so I'll lose this one. They will have one left, and then I will be using that leader ability and the perk to my advantage again, which is cool. Okay, so they've passed that one, which is fine. So I will play like that, and then I'll be able to get rid of these after the fact. So we might get the Shield Maiden brought back. If it brings back these 2, that's a bit unlucky, but if it brings back this one, then the perk will have worked in my favour, so that's alright. Very well played by the AI though. I do have it on the hard difficulty, so there we go. Okay. So now I just need to like that. Like I say, I'll stack up on the biting frosts. Will be a good idea for beating them if I lose this one. Now, what that'll mean is when they play the other crone, it'll bring the third one back again. So, not going to be hugely beneficial to me, but we'll see. Unless they have a biting frost, I am in reasonable shape because these will add up to be a lot. So, yeah, we got those. So this is going to add another 12 to their score because it'll bring the other one back from the discard, from the graveyard. Right, so it all depends on if they've got a Scorch, basically. Which I kind of doubt they do, or they would have played it already. Ah, son of a bitch. Spoke too soon. Well, there you go. That's just cheating really, isn't it? Never mind. Right, so I'll smash them this time by getting a few biting frosts. Yeah. Well, that was annoying. Good AI, but relatively speaking. But if you've lost to somebody and you know what deck they have, then you know you can try and tweak it in your favour. Got plenty of money already, and we're not like we need it for anything else. So let's get a few biting frost cards in. Switch out the torrential rain because that's not going to be too big a deal. Maybe get another scorch in there so we can take out some of their muster cards. Let's try it with this instead. I like playing with this slightly weaker deck sometimes because, you know, it's going to take you a little more tactics. Okay, so there's nothing that you really need the decoys for against a monster deck opponent because I didn't get any biting frost, which kind of sucks though. Yeah, so this isn't the best hand to be perfectly honest, but at least they've doubled up with theirs already. They always play the Kaerin on the wrong thing. They always do. It's really dumb. I'm going to lose this one just because I've got a bad hand again, but it doesn't really matter. Just play that quickly. So again, this is how you can manipulate the deck with the Skellige deck. So here I can play this one. And then scratch the deck after that. Okay, so I want to play the other Shield Maiden again. Scorch those first, because as soon as I play this burner card, it'll mean that I make mine to be score 8, the Shield Maidens. Right, so they've got a Torrential Rain. I'll clear the rest of the deck so they can't medic anything back if they've got Yennefer. They're going to clear that and I should win. So because again I've cleared the discard pile, it means that that longship will have gone to the graveyard. Ah, no. Which means that I lose. Oh man. That's harsh. Well, that sucks. Rude. I could have held off on using the leader card there, to be honest, because it was unlikely that they had Yen, but you can't really know, so I should really knock the thingy down on this one. Might get a biting frost this time though, which will make it a lot easier. 2 biting frost, in fact. Okay. That's a dreadful hand again. But it's the nature of the beast when you have this sort of poor deck. So we'll just have to see what happens. Try and get them to waste their leader card if they can as well. Okay, that's good. I'm going to take one of these back just so that we can clear from the graveyard again. They would have been in a lot better shape if they'd have took one of the vampires. I'm very fortunate they didn't do that, really. So let's have a look with this. Right, so that's really quite good because it means that I can I've made them waste the leader ability, and then we can see what's coming out here. They may pass this one right away. Alright, that's pretty good from my end, to be honest. Right, so we see what gets dragged out here. Pretty good scenario for me. Clear that first. And it just depends on what their last 2 are again. Right, so I think I win this one. Yeah, I definitely win this one because I play the Biting Frost, which takes theirs to score down to 6. And then I play this, which because I've sent the other ones back from the discard pile, brings them all in again, gets me 12, so. Woohoo! Much harder fought Gwent victories than you're normally used to when you're having a beast deck, but you know, never mind. Where's the next person going to? Right, so that's the Clandon Pirate. That one's quite a weird card to use because it could scorch your own pretty easily, and it actually messes up the. A lot of the time, oh, are you serious? A lot of the time, it messes up the leader ability for you. But we'll try it. We'll try it. It does have its uses. You don't have to keep it in the deck, obviously. Right, let's see. Let's just add that one, and we'll take out one of the other ones. Oh, Northern Realms don't need the Biting Frost then. I could have taken those out. Never mind. What else have we got? Okay, so Burner, that's pretty good. Ah, that's like the worst swap possible. Never mind. Okay. But yeah, we need some of the cards like Olaf and Ceres and things really, but we'll see. Okay, so we should win this one, hopefully. Alright, so we win that round. And again, we're just going to summon one of these back, and then we'll clear the graveyard. Right, so clear the graveyard first. And then what happens is I'll either get 10 or 12 depending on which of these cards it brings back. And use that with the Hjalmar and we'll see if we can beat their score with that. So they'll get 3 cards because they get to draw 1 there. Get 12 there, brings in the others, which is great. They get yen, but they don't really have anything to bring back. Apart from that one. I'll just play my other cards and see what their score ends up as. Right, so if they have another one of the siege cards, then they get 24, unless they've got catapult or something. Right, so we win that one. Again, they're clearing the discard pile, allowing you to bring the muster cards back is really good, which is why these Gaunt to Odim Darkness cards are really cool. Good little addition to the Skellige deck, even though they are actually Hearts of Stone cards. And we got Cambi, which is pretty cool. Cambi's a pretty decent card as well, so can carry on trying to win these ones. Cambi's really good. It's like Cow, but a ton better, to be honest. So, you can have both of those in the deck, though. That's no problem. Where are we at? Where's this person? Is she up here? I think she's up here. Hello? Where are you at? Oh, it's not that. It's the other room. Okay, the other building. Right. Where do we go? I think it's up here. Okay, here she is. Hello. See if she's got a decent deck or not. Right, what did we just win there? We won Cambi, so we want to put Cambi in. There you go. Cambi turns into the Heimdall card, which is really cool. Are there any that we want to take out for that, particularly? No, we're okay having those, to be honest. Take out a Biting Frost. Don't know what deck this person's playing, so I can always change them afterwards if I lose. Oh, take out a Biting Frost and play a Monsters deck. That was dumb. Okay. Let's switch one of these over. Got Ermion. Got the Mardrone, which will make this a really strong card. So, alright, so we've got a load of Scorch cards, which is kind of funny. So let's Scorch these ones. Wow, that's not cool. Mysterious Elf. I'll get that card myself, but it requires doing some stuff in Skellige, so slight problem. Might as well use up one of these Scorches. It's going to be a weird game, you can tell straight away. That card's such a monster. Might as well play this one too. Alright. Don't think it's really worth playing that one, so do need to win this round, unfortunately. Take out the Crones. This is going to be a weird one. Alright. Alright, cool. So I'll win this one because they've only got one card left, and I'll get everything drawn back from. I'll get 2 cards here, which is pretty good. See, this is the problem with this card, and I really don't like it. Is like, obviously I'll win this one anyway, but because they've passed. But if I was to play that, it scorches itself and anything else that's the same value as it if they're the higher cards, which sucks. So you have to be careful with that. So obviously, because I was guaranteed a win, then I was just showing how that does that. But that's kind of annoying also. Dragbondu, that's a pretty decent one. It's like a dandelion, but for the it's basically dandelion, but for the siege row, which is cool. Now this guy is Perfumery Merchant, who normally I absolutely love and is proper quality, but he's a pain in the neck for playing Gwent, I'll tell you that. He's got a Nilfgaard deck and he's got some really dirty stuff in his deck. So let's have a look. What do we want? This is going to be a tricky one. I just know already he's going to pull something nasty out. What do we have there to add? What card did we win? I've forgotten what we even had. Oh yeah, the Dragbondu. Yeah, might as well have that one. Let's see. Alright, so that's a pretty decent draw, to be honest. Especially because we've got all three of these. So let's see how we go. We'll play cow first. Oh, of course they start off with spies. Oh, it's a Skellige deck he's got. I thought it wasn't. Okay. Well, that hurts. If they don't have a Scorch, I'll probably win this round though, which is cool. Now, because they have the same leader ability I do, I need to be careful about them potentially scrapping everything from my deck. Oh, that's going to hurt. That'll probably mean they bring back two of those as well, which is kind of a problem. What's going to be the best way for me to play this? I think the best way is going to be for me to leave this first, see what gets pulled out at the start of the third round. It's going to be largely down to luck. Not the best draw for me. They definitely did better out of that one. See, really, they should have played the leader ability there and stopped me from being able to bring back another one of these. But that's their fault. And I'm going to play the leader ability now, just in case they had Bernard Brand to stop them bringing back the third crack maiden. And then it just depends what cards we each have left after this. See that? So they would have brought back the third shield maiden there, which would have added another 16 to their score. But fortunately I used the leader ability, so stop that happening. And I should be able to win because I'll be able to double up one of my rows. And there you go, there's the burner. So that's exactly how you use that leader ability, and that's why we wanted to use it like that. So I've been able to show off some good stuff with the Skellige deck there. I used to think that leader ability was really bad, but it's actually just really tactical. So it's very interesting. Right, so who's next on my hit list? Go this way. We've got the light longship, which is excellent because it potentially adds more score when using the light longship because they are muster cards, so I'll add that to my deck as well. That archer card with the Scorch is too volatile, the pirate one, so that's why I've not bothered with that. Alright, so let's add the longship again. So I've got all three of those, so either of the Gaunter cards or the longship cards is going to summon in three of those, so that's good. Alright, so this person has the Nilfgaard deck, I'll have to bear that in mind. Right, let's Switch that clear weather. I only want one of those longships in my deck, so that's alright. Siege is going to be a lot less useful this time. But we'll see. Scorch both of those. And then take this back. And of course they get Mysterious Elf. Would have been a lot more useful for me to have that card already, but I haven't done the Grimace quest just yet. See if we can do it without it. Well, that's just rude. So now they've got more cards than I do. Let's try and win this one. Okay. I'm going to win this round, but they're going to play that spy, so I could do with having the turn there to be able to use it. But that's not really going to help, I don't think. Because they're not guaranteed to play it until after I pass, so they'll probably play it now. There's a slight chance that it comes out in the third round, obviously, but not very high. So I'm going to be at a card deficit, which is a problem. Alright. I'm going to pass that. Unfortunately, they'll not have to play any cards because they win the ties. So it comes down to this third round on what gets played here particularly. Yes, so that's kind of fortunate. That's one of the things that can happen, which is very useful. So yeah, got a little bit of luck there. We'll play the drag card. Basically, it just depends on what they've got coming out. So they probably will win because I think they'll probably have another medic and then be able to call that back. The saving grace is that I'm going to be able to double this one up. And then, yeah, if they get the second medic archer. Oh no, it wasn't an archer, it was that. Still don't think I win, unfortunately. In fact, I don't win, which sucks, but never mind. I'll try and beat him again after this one. Lose by 1, that sucks. I can't use my leader ability to reset the longships, which is a pain. Never mind. Have at these. Scoundrel. Beat him again. I'll try and beat him anyway. Like I say, it doesn't matter that I'm losing money to these guys because I've got plenty of money anyway. You get tons in New Game Plus. Yeah. Not the best draw again. By any stretch. Did I get a Mardrome? No, I didn't. God, that sucks. What a terrible draw. It really be like that sometimes. Never mind. Not going to win this one, I don't think. That's grim. What a terrible draw. Oh, I might just give this one up as a bad do. Yeah, I'll just play everything. Yeah. Ruh-roh. Okay, at least they haven't played any spies. Bring back the 10-point card. This is why I think the Nilfgaard deck is arguably better than the Northern Realms deck, but obviously it sort of depends on what you've got. Alright, so we need to get as high a score as possible, which means pulling these back. Right, so it all depends on which draw we get here. If we get Burner again, then we've got a slightly better chance. But we don't. Oh, we get Camby, which is the worst possible draw, which sucks. Yeah, so we lose this one. That was the worst possible draw, because I got Camby again. Where if I'd got any of the other ones that were in my graveyard, I would have been better. Any other two, and especially if I'd have got Burner, would have been better, which sucks. So that was really unlucky. But sometimes when your deck's a bit substandard, it's like that, especially when the Gwent difficulty's on hard. Don't think that affects the random draw or anything, but you never know. So play this guy until we beat him. I can beat him, it's just a case of getting a good draw. So that leader ability is annoying, otherwise you could manipulate the deck a lot better, but we don't want two of those, so we get rid of that. Oh, I did have the Brockvar Pirate in, that's annoying. Okay, that's not the worst thing. Oh no, I've got a Mardrone card. Play that to waste a turn. Okay, that's not too bad. This is going to be tricky again. Because I can't clear the graveyard, so there's no way of me guaranteeing that they don't bring those spies back, so they probably are going to bring the spies back, which sucks. Oh no, we suck again. Right, I'll leave that there. See what else they have. They've probably got one of their 10 points or whatever. Yeah. That sucks. I hate playing Nilfgaard deck when they've not got your leader ability to mess them up. It's annoying. Right, so I need to win this round, and then it depends on what comes out for my leader ability. And that's what I meant about not being able to clear the deck, which sucks. So yeah, we're going to lose this one again. Might have to go and play somebody else. It depends on if we get any of the spies from our ability here. Oh, we get one of them, that's not so bad. But then we get a terrible draw with that, are you serious? That sucks. And no Scorch. Yes! How annoying. Okay. Oh yeah, we're gonna lose. Because they've got more turns than me, so they don't even have to play the spy until after I've taken my turns. Yeah, it's not awful, the AI, when it's on this difficulty, so... Nope, nothing I can do. Yeah, because they can just pass there, so... Nothing I can do. Right, one more time. Play this guy one more time. We might have to come back with some other cards later because it's really annoyingly difficult at the minute. Scorch is not doing us that much use. That much good at the minute. So I'm going to take a couple of those out. Might ditch the cow cards because we've got Hjalmar as well. In fact, no, we'll ditch Blue Boy. No, we'll ditch cow because we don't want to have both cow and Camby to potentially mess up the third round where it brings out those cards again. So we've got Camby there. Don't have Erbian, so we don't want that. One Gaunter, one Longship. Yeah, that's not the worst. Okay, we can live with that. See if we can win this first round and get them to pass, and then we'll play that back with Bernabran. Good. Oh, that sucked. That was like the worst possible draw. Do keep getting rather unlucky here, to be honest. Damn. Try and get them to waste some cards, see what we can get as the extra one here. Take back burner, so at least I can play that. And then we'll stop there. It's got terrible hands against this guy as well, which sucks. But I don't have the full amount that you would like to have, the full deck, so struggling a bit on that. So that's why we're not getting as good a draw as you would normally. So yeah, we're going to lose this one again. I'm going to go and play somebody else, in fact, because this guy's deck's pretty good. Especially when I keep getting terrible draws against him. He's got 2 more cards than I do, and I don't have anything good to be able to draw against it, so... that sucks. Yeah, we'll lose that one. Grim. Right, let's get them back when we've got like something like the Skellige card or the Skellige Storm or something else. He's got quite a strong deck actually. I normally just beat him into the ground because they have a full deck already and they can never really beat you when they've got a full deck. But come back and kick his ass before we go elsewhere. So what's over here? I think this person maybe has the Olaf card. So let's try and beat them. The Olaf card's amazing, so if that's them, that's pretty good. Is this the Tailor? Yeah, that's the Tailor. See what they've got. Is it this person who's got a really good Nilfgaard deck as well? They've all got Nilfgaard decks. Bastards. Yeah, Nilfgaard again. This is the guy who's got 2 villain Tretanmeth because he's a cheating little son of a gun. Man, I got a garbage deck. Okay. Let's try this again. Ah, I played the wrong goddamn thing. I thought it was the other one. It doesn't help when you suck when you're playing as well. What am I doing? Anyway. Well, that was stupid. Really dumb. Right, I'll play that. At least win the round. Oh well, at least made them waste the Scorch. Get Camby in again so I can start the next round with 11 score. Right, so I'll be at a 1 card disadvantage, but I'll get the 2 cards played at the start. So as long as I don't get Camby played, then I'm in good shape. Okay, so we're in pretty good shape. That's cool. Well, at least they can't scorch my range drone out. Get all of those in. Right, so unless they do have a second villain Tretameth, which I'm pretty sure this is the person who does, but nothing we can do about that. Oh, of course. Oh, come on, man. Nilfgaard deck piling on the spies. Yeah, alright. Yeesh. Too close. But yeah, we win that one, so that's cool. I think that's the Olaf, maybe? Alright, okay, so that's the Berserker. That's cool. That means I've got 2 of those now. Right, so I'm going to go play this guy, the sommelier. And when I beat him, I'm going to go and try and beat the contract giver dude again. Excuse me. See if I can beat him. Add the other young Berserker. I'm going to get another Mardrome in there as well now, because I've got more chance of drawing the Berserkers. Alright, let's try this. A little more Mardrome focus now. We've got Ermion. Longship, already got. Right, okay, so at least got the Mardrome for that. Well, that was a total waste. They always do. They do some weird stuff like that. Okay, so this is really good for me because it means that I can use these 3 cards and manipulate the deck again. So I'm going to make sure, first of all, that I bring back one of these cards. Then I'm going to bring back one of the other cards, the other musters. In fact, I'm going to bring back the Berserker first because I don't want them to use their leader ability when they've run out of turns. Right, that's cool. And then bring back the 3rd one. I think this guarantees me winning in the last round. Oh, I won in this round anyway. Okay, that's cool. So what would have happened is I would have cleared the deck like that, and then I would have got some combination of either these two musters and the berserker. I would have got one of these three cards basically, and either of these would have been 12 and this would have been 14, or even better, I would have got one of these and then burner, and I could have brought back the other one, whichever was going to be higher scoring. So I didn't need to, so I won anyway. So his deck wasn't really all that good. There's Olaf. Right, Brill. I have to try and remember to beat that guy in future because he's got Olaf and his deck wasn't even that good. So that's cool. Right, I need to go and find the count dude again. And if I can't beat him this time, then I'll just double back a little bit later. So it's getting a little bit stronger. The deck, which is cool. I'll finish it off by getting Ceres. I don't even know what card this guy gives you, to be honest. Might give you the brand card, the leader or something like that, which I don't even need, but let's have a look. Right, let's try and beat him one more time. Hello. Right, let's go. I love Olaf, it's such a ridiculously good card. Like, absurdly good card. Just going to take out the Dregbond Do at the minute, because it's not really that useful until you've got all three of those, and then it can potentially be really high scoring, so... Right, so we don't have a Mardrum, so we don't have Ermion. That's a really bad draw actually, but never mind. Marginally better with that. You know, I almost said I wish I hadn't done that and then I could do this instead. Never mind. Bro. Alright. That's pretty good. Right, I'll leave that as it is, because as it stands, I've got a slight chance of getting that Berserker in the third round. Yes. Sweet. Well, it's going to make him play their Scorch straight away, but, you know, no big deal there, really. Well, I say no big deal. It's like, I can deal with it. I'll make a decision later on what I want to do with that, depending on how the round's going or not. What else they have. They've got a lot more cards than I have. Little bit of a risk, but I'll take this instead. See if I can get Burner Bran. Nope, but that's not bad though. Pray they don't have a Scorch. If they do have a Scorch, I'm screwed anyway, so... Now I'm assuming if they had a Scorch they'd have played it already. So I'm just going to take this one back instead. Just to double check. There's nothing I can do about it if they do have one at this point anyway. Sweet, so we win that one. That's pretty good. Yeah, get wrecked. Sometimes that one card makes all the difference. That Olaf's incredibly strong. Really good. What do we get for that one? Yeah, so he's got the King Brand card, so I'm not even using that leader card, so it's not even that good. But whatever, all good. Right, where am I going now? I'll take out these dudes first, I think. I'll go this way first. Get the two on the dock. I know that one of them, it's the Butcher and the Madam from the whorehouse. And I know one of them's got a Skellige Storm, or I seem to remember one having a Skellige Storm. Maybe one of them has the Maiden? The other Shield Maiden? I'm not sure. We'll go and see. And then we want to go and try and get Ceres again. Do 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 do. All right. Where are we going? There is a dye merchant down at this end of the town as well, but he doesn't have San Sebastian apparently. But he doesn't have a card, so it's just the Butcher and the, like I say, the Madam. All right. And this is the Butcher. What's up, dude? I think he gives the Skellige Storm, and maybe, I'm not sure. Yeah. Hot sausage. Fair dues. Deck's starting to take a little bit of shape now. So, oh yeah, we got the King Brand, so not going to add that because we're not going to use that leader card. What have we got? So we've got Ermion, and we don't therefore need that Madram. Oh well, easy come, easy go. Swap that first. Not what we wanted, but never mind. So again, you can manipulate the deck and get the cards that you want to come out again. So, fortunately they've misplayed there, which is good. So I'll be able to play these all 3 rounds for 24 points, which is cool. Ah, got Mysterious Elf, that sucks. So I'm at a slight disadvantage here. So they've got Olgierd, and yeah, so they're going to win that. Right, so here's where I can make up ground in this, though, by good use of the burner card and the leader ability. So we are going to play this. Bring one of the crack guards back. Right, and then the other thing we're going to do is, even though it's wasting turns, it's going to set us up better for the next round, because what I can do is I am going to use my leader ability and cancel them out, and so I'll start with either 26 points or 24 points, because I'll either get these two or these two, which will bring back this one, whereas they will only get this one, so I'll start off at a massive advantage on this 3rd round. Alright. They don't have a Scorch, so unless they've got Ceres, I should be alright here. Or a bunch of Berserkers or something else really strong, but yep. See what we get. Might win, might not. Literally just depends on what they've got. So if they had a Mardrome or Ceres, then I might lose. Nope, quite lucky there, so any Mardromes would have made that a loss probably, but at least we've won that. And there's the Skellige Storm, It's actually pretty useful, the Skellige Storm. It's pretty wicked, especially for the monster deck. Because the monster's all melee.
Interested in the Gwent. You play?
Wicked. Right, I can't remember if she's any good. Let's have a look. So yeah, Skellige Storm. Skellige Storm can be pretty good. Might as well add that. Might as well, just for something a little different. Especially against Scoia'tael, because a lot of theirs are the ranged cards. Right, so got a Mardrome, which we don't currently need. Swap that out. Been getting Burner quite a lot, which is cool. And again, we're just going to be using these as often as we can. We can play these all 3 rounds with these 2, in theory. So like, if I just stick to hero cards, then these are the only 2 cards that could get summoned back in the 3rd round, so I can bleed their cards out by repeatedly playing these 2. Hopefully win the 2nd round, and then go from there. And neither of these cards are going to be particularly good, these ones, so just going to play these. And then what I'll do is I'll actually be able to clear the discard piles, and that will massively work in my favour. So I'm going to win this round by playing this one first. And then what I do next is I play the 2 long ship cards again. And I'll play Milba. So they've got 17. I will have 24 again in a sec. And that means that I will either start the 3rd round with 24 or 26 again. So that's how you can use that. So I would have started the round with either both of the long ships, which would have been 24, and they wouldn't have had any cards to bring back from their graveyard with medics and stuff. Or I'd have got Burner and one of the long ships, and then the Burner would have played the 2nd long ship. So even though she's a despicable character and she's only a 2-score card, she is actually one of the Burner is actually one of the most important cards for the Skellige deck. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Right, we don't have many people left to get now, so we've just got the Tony Grounds people. Then we've got to go back and try and get Ceres. Let's go back and try and win Ceres now. It's going to take a little fast travel, but I want her. I want Ceres. She kicks ass. Let's have a look. Alright. Or should I just go back later? I'm here now. Might as well do it. I'll try and beat her now. And then if I lose again, I'll go back. So obviously if you're using one of the other decks like the Nilfgaard one or whatever, to win the Skellige cards, you could just go and get Ceres and the rest of the Shield Maidens first, and Olaf, and then that's all of the strongest cards straight away. Anyway, let's see if we can beat her. Yeah, right. Oh, didn't mean to do that anyway. Still missing one of the young berserkers from somewhere. I'd like to have all 3 of those in the deck, but we'll see. Do some fine tuning with the deck after this. Weird use of a decoy, but okay. Might just punt on this round, throw this one. Ah, dagnammit. Right, so even if you get an extra Mardrum and it seems like a complete waste, you can always just use it like that. To at least make them use a turn. Oh, son of a gun. That really hurts me, actually. Oh well, never mind. Right, I mean, my best chance of winning this is if I get the Vidkarl to start round 3. And then can double it up. But if I don't, this is going to be difficult. Oh, I get the worst draw possible. Okay. Oh, and they get the medic. Get stuffed. You cheating son of a bitch. That sucks. Well, I think we lost this one, folks. They played that medic before I even had a chance to use the leader card as well, which sucked. What are we going to end up with? We're going to end up with not enough. Well, that's a loss. That's alright, we can beat her again. She got lucky then. Very lucky. You're going down, bitch!
Welcome.
You can pour me a glass of not getting a ridiculous deck. How much money have I lost to this woman? Ah, I should have put the frost things back in. Okay. So we've got Ermion. Ah, that was a terrible draw again. They've got a pretty decent deck now, but it's just I keep getting unlucky with the draw, which blows. Well, that sucks. That really sucks. Best bet here is if I get one of the spies in round 2, but it'd mean that I need to be able to win this round. Round 3, sorry. So if my leader ability plays these, then I'll be alright. Alright, let's see what happens here then. So I can pass this, so they'll have 5 more cards, but if I get 1 or 2 of the spies, I might be okay. Oh, they'll have 4 more cards, sorry. Okay, that's not the worst, I got 1 of them. But again, it just depends on what they've got. I would have much preferred if I had the Skellige Storm instead of the clear weather, but never mind. Okay, that's not the best. Just depends what they have left. They've probably got at least some of the siege cards to be able to beat me with though. Oh my days. Scorching all my cards. Just rude. Yeah, we lose again. She has got a good deck, but it's annoyingly... I just need to get a better hand though. Stop being a pain and getting ridiculous decks. I'm also getting a little bit unlucky on my draws, like, so... Just need to get a little bit more fortunate with that. Alright, so we've got Ermion, so we don't need the Mardrum. Alright, not awful, but not good again. No decoys, which sucks. Ouch. Alright, let's see what we get for round 3. Then we have at least... Terrible draw again, which isn't great, but... So unlucky that I got Cambi. That is the downside of using Cambi. So yeah, we're going to lose this again. That sucks, man. Ah, fuck you. Cheating bitch. God damn, she's getting lucky. I just want that Chaos card to be able to actually use it a couple of times before I switch to the monster deck. But I'll play one more time.
Welcome.
Now listen to me, you cheating
Gwent.
pain in the neck. You need to get stuffed. Give me a decent draw for once. That'll do. So this is when the deck gets pretty good. Right, well that was an unfortunate swap, but I can deal with the rest of it, which is cool. Transform 1. Take this back. Transform 2. And then because they stay as the Vidkals after this round, I'll be able to use them in this. So this is absolutely perfect because I win this round and then I pass and then I play the spy and pass again. Yeah, I'm going to win now. So these two are the start of the next round, which is pretty cool. And it also means that I can play one of these. You'll see what I mean in just a minute. Alright, so now they played that Biting Frost, so they can't play it next time. So this is going to be really good. Get these back. Right, so that forces the Scorch straight away, which isn't the best thing, but it does mean that I can play this card. And then they'll play the Spy, which unfortunately I can't get back. Because I was going to say my next move is to clear out those, so that they can't do exactly what they did and play the Spy back if they have a medic, but we'll see. I'm in reasonable shape here, but that's really unfortunate turns again. She's getting very lucky, to be honest. So unless they have Villain Tretometh, I should be okay-ish, unless they have the other catapult as well, which they might have. Yeah, ah, damn. Whoa, that's not cool. Yeah, I'm gonna lose again. God damn, she has a good, annoyingly good deck. See, I haven't got the Skellige Storm once though, which sucks. She's just cheating. Stop being such a pain. Right, last time, and then I'll go get the rest of the deck and then come back, because once I have the third Young Berserker, I'll have a good chance of winning. I mean, that was just like complete bull anyway. Starting off with the Scorch and whatever else. That's not bad. Of course. Done that to waste the turns there. Right, and if they play that, then at least I'll maybe win. Okay. God damn, this deck's annoying. I'll go and get the other Skellige Storm and Berserker and I'll come back and beat her after that. Let's see if I get any of these spies or anything good after that. Yeah, not bad. I'm banking on getting a decoy here. Which I didn't. Oh my days, how unlucky can you get? That's such crap. See, again, I just got tremendously unlucky there. Sometimes you just can't do anything about that. The chance of me not getting any decoys out of that is just ridiculous. And if I had the decoys, then I could have played Burner a bunch of times. If I'd have got more than one of them. So, yeah. God damn, she's a cheating whore. Right. Fuck you, bitch. We'll come back later. Getting angry now. I'm gonna come back and beat her last of all. Alright. Oh, we've still got the cockatrice in. I wonder what you get from there. Let's go and find out. Still got the one of the other shield maidens to get from somewhere. You get another one of these storms from, I think, the barber or one of the people in the tourney grounds. You definitely get one of them. And the obviously the long ship we've got to get somewhere. So I'll have a look at that. The long ship's good because with 3 of those are like the crack guards. They're really powerful as well.
Not likely.
That clear weather's really not helping actually. Not worth having the 3rd Mardrome until I've got the other archer. It's not a bad draw. All right. Oh, that sucks. Oh, son of a bitch. That sucks. So I'll just clear those out. So yeah, a little bit unlucky again. But it's not with the full deck, like you can do it a lot better if you've got the full thing. You have more chance of getting Ceres, you don't have to have the on-crate guards and things like that. And obviously I don't have Villain Tretameth or Mysterious Elf or Yennefer, any of those cards, which would greatly improve the efficacy of the deck. So, and I'm playing stuff in the wrong place, which doesn't help. Never mind. But I want to do all the Toussaint stuff so I don't have to keep coming backwards and forwards, so I thought I'd just make this like one episode. Take a few losses, because obviously it'd be a lot easier to win this if I now went back to beat some early people in Velen and got things like the Yen card and went to do Practicum in Alchemy, because I've already been to Skellige, so I could do that, and get Gremist's card, the Mysterious Elf, so it would be a lot easier. Right, so we've got Ermion, so I don't need that Mardrome. Got one of the light long ships, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's the problem with this, having those as the deck, but that's alright. So I'll play these. Then I'll decoy one of each back. And then I'll scrap the deck in the second round, scrap the discard pile in the second round. Which will also mean that it'll scrap the 3 shield maidens. So I'll waste a bunch of the cards that they take here, which would be cool. Yeah, I was going to say if they're smart they would pass. But... Alright. So first things first, I need to discard that right away. Nope. So that sets me up pretty well. And then I'll start off with an advantage with any of these. Right, so I win that. They get nothing to start the round and they can't bring back any of their other things. And then we just play these in order and hopefully win. Unless they've got a load of vidcals or unless they've got like 3 of the war longships or something, should be alright. Uh-oh. Speak it into life. So we get 12 from that because we discarded the graveyard. $12 from that. Again, because we discarded the graveyard. And then in theory, unless they have a Scorch, because they do have more turns than I do, it should be alright. Ah! Alright, that's alright. If they'd have had the third Berserker then, I'd have been flipping angry. Yeah, so could have lost that one, but didn't. Get whatever card he's got to give. Alright, that's the third Shield Maiden, that's pretty good. So yeah, not bad. I remember he's the first person you play when you get to Toussaint. I didn't even know that there was an extra deck, and I was like, oh, he's got. I realised, like, obviously part way into the first game, I was like, what the hell? What deck is this? So I was playing him, and then I was like, this Skellige deck's a bit doesn't seem that good. And then he transformed one of the Mardrome cards into used one of those to transform one of the berserkers into a vidcal, and I was like, ooh, that's really cool. And then the last turn, after we'd both run out of turns, he played Ceres and it brought in the Shield Maidens. I was like, I want that card. So where is the Herbalist? So play the Herbalist here. Hello. And then this will almost be a full deck. So we'll just finish this off, then we'll go back, and the end of the episode can be me getting Ceres off that pain in the neck person. Right, let's have a look. We're getting rid of those cards soon as well. So she has got Nilfgaard. So I just want to keep those decoys just in case. See if she plays any of those. She doesn't seem to have the strongest deck, so I should be able to win this one, I would think. Just trying to account for all of these. Okay, that's cool. I'll either win this round or make him use up a load of the cards, and then whatever I get the third round should be gravy. So I'll get some combination of these 4 cards and it'll be decent either way, whichever way it works out. Oh, they don't even win on that round anyway. It would be interesting to see what I get. She was one of the weaker players, obviously. Smashed her in just one attempt. She gives you the other archer, but that's a pretty weak card to be honest. Don't really need those. Because they're one of the few that don't have type bond or muster. They're just, you know, 6th strength. They're reasonable strength, but nothing great. Right, so we're just going to go and clear out the Tony Ground folk, and then it is time to go and get that Ceres card. What a pain. I need to add the 3rd Shield Maiden to my deck, actually. I'll do that now as well. At least the load times aren't so bad when you're already in the area. It's when you go between areas that it causes a problem. But yeah, doing alright. Let's go. I'm going to play this woman first because I'm pretty sure he just gives you a Skellige Storm. You can do an alternate version of the deck as well that's a little less volatile, which is like using the type bond cards and that King Bran leader. And that's kind of cool. Because you can use the weather to your advantage, have a load of weather cards in your deck. Are we betting against her? I've just decided apparently we are. I don't know if she's any good or not. I forgot to put that Clan Maiden in. What have we got? So we've got Ermion, so we don't need the Mardromes, which is cool. So I can swap that. Awesome. One of the other things you can do as well is, if you wanted to, you can use cards that aren't going to be too useful. Like in this one, that's not going to be very useful. And you can scrap, make sure that you scrap Camby, which is cool. So that it doesn't have a chance of getting used in the 3rd round. So we'll use that again. Right, I'll save that, toss the 1st round, and there's a very specific reason for that. Start off with Camby there. Scrap everything in the graveyard. Bye-bye. And then see what they play after that. Right, so you can play this one, win there. Oh, I didn't even need to do that, I was already winning, duh. Anyway, so it'll play that 2 strength card again. I can play the 6 strength. They will get the muster again, but it doesn't really matter. Because if they have a Scorch, they'll probably play it now. Which will let me Scorch these 3. So I'll take 9 points off the board for them. Unless they've got another Scorch, they're going to be in a little bit of trouble. Right, so it all just comes down to if they have a Scorch really, and if they don't, then we're good. I love doing that. This is why this deck's really fun. Because of how you can manipulate the turns and things. And how good the Vidcals are when they're transformed. And that's why I like the Mardrome version of the deck better, because it's just more fun. I don't want to talk to you. Go away. And that's the third longship. Cool. So now, like, the deck's getting, you know, filled up with a lot more powerful cards, which is cool.
Need a bit of
Welcome. Yeah, love that.
Gwent.
Right, let's just add these cards before I forget. So we've got the third Shield Maiden. We've got the Longship. And because of those, now it's a little bit better for us to play the Dragon Drew cards. Take Camby out because it's less reliable than those. And this is the sort of thing where you can start looking like, you know, do I really need the Longships and stuff like that. So I'll start taking these out once I've got the Berserkers and stuff. Tighten up the deck a little bit, and then it's a lot more powerful when it's like that. So you should always be getting useful stuff now, really. Let's have a look. And again, you can like bait them into using their cards and things. And take one of these back. See if I can get them to pass first, because this card's not going to be too useful otherwise. And if not, then I'll just take one of these back and go from there. Excellent. See, so I won that one, that's pretty good. Get them to waste a load of their cards again here. Take these back. And they've just done exactly what I was going to do anyway, so play one of these. And because they've got a lot more cards out, there's a lot more like random variants what they could get in the last round, so let's see what they've got. Of course, if they get both of those, then that's going to be troublesome, but we'll see. So because of how I like manipulated the turns, I had only 2 cards that could come out, so I knew exactly what my hand was going to be there. And they lose because I knew what I was going to be able to play and end up with that specifically. So that is how you sort of use the deck when it's fully done. I think you get a Skellige Storm there, yep. And then I'm going to just beat these last 2 people. Then I'm going to go and get my damn Ceres card. So one of these 2 must have the Berserker. So actually it'd be pretty good to come and beat these people first, because you get the Longship and the Berserker. And neither of them are particularly brilliant in terms of... Oh, he's using the Brand Leader. None of them are particularly brilliant in terms of, you know, being particularly strong decks and stuff, so that's interesting. What do I want to play here? Just use these muster cards as an extra time again. So they've got the Ermion card there, which means that I can scrap that one to take it away from them. I'll just play this to win, because we might as well win the round when we can be on even cards like that. And then I will scrap their Vidkal card, so they can't have it on their turn there. And we'll play this. They'll play the Bite and Frost there, but that's fine because I will play this and double it so that I'll have 4 and they'll only have 2. And then I'll get those out at the start of the round, which is cool. Oh, so he's got the Gaunter card and can summon those in. So here he's going to get either like a 2 and a 4 or 2 4s. So he's going to start off with either 6 or 8, whereas I'm going to start off with what, 16. So I'm in much better shape from the perk. Until he does that, and then he has more turns, but yeah, I'm still looking alright. He's got 2 Mysterious Elf, what the? What? That's not cool. That's just cheating. Whoa. Whoa. That's not cool. That's not cool. Not down with that. Not happy. Ah, scorched. Ruined. This is not a cool game. Not happy with this. Oh well, it's a straight game. We'll just see who's got what. And who comes out with the best stuff. Looks like the rest of his deck is pretty weak, to be honest. I'll play this first. That's another 12. Which gets me quite close to overtaking. And then it just depends what they've got left, really. I win. Olaf's such a monstrously good card. Oh yeah, you can get the Olgid card from Hearts of Stone as well. I'll be getting that too to add to the deck. So I'll do some Hearts of Stone quests early. And there's the Young Berserker, so that's pretty cool. Alright, know you're busy, but let's play some Gwent. Right, so because we've got a few more cards now, we can take out the Gaunter cards. Don't need those any longer. We need 1 more card to make up the deck though. So we'll go with Camby again. And this is how I like to have the deck, so I like to have it based around having just having like no weather and basically just having like the type bond cards, and eventually obviously I'll add Ceres in there as well, and then you add things like Villain Tretameth and Yen and Geralt and Ciri and things. But if it was just the Skellige stuff, then I like to have it based around the Mardrum cards and the Berserker, and then use the perk to replay those as many times as possible. So that's a pretty good draw actually. I think I might just stick with that, because the Berserker is going to get transformed by Ermion, and then I can use these ones just pretty much as often as possible. So go with that. And if they don't play any spies themselves, then I'll be able to replay the longships with Burner a bunch of times. At least either waste their Scorches or whatever else. So if they don't have Scorches, then they're in trouble anyway. Alright, so I'm just going to leave it at that. See if they play a Scorch or anything, and if they don't, then I win anyway. All the spies. See, now normally you'd think that'd be pretty good for them, but this actually plays right into my hands, because I can play all of these spies now, intentionally lose this one, and then still have a ton of cards to be able to play afterwards, which is awesome. Right, so now I'm pretty much guaranteed to get 2 of the long ships, I think. Right, so I can get any of those long ships back, or I can just cancel their spies straight away, which is going to be a bit of a risk that they replay the spies otherwise. I'll take that risk. So play one of these just for the extra 6 points, and then they'll play the spy for 7. And before they can even replay the other one... Oh, I can't cancel the thing anyway, so... Yeah, because they cancel my leader ability. I always forget, that's the worst thing about that Nilfgaard, is it always makes me forget that they can actually cancel the leader ability. So I couldn't have done that anyway, so... And it's especially troublesome with this deck because you always plan around having that ability. When you're used to it, so that sucks. I will see. But the fact that you know, I used those long ships and Bran like that meant they had to use this Scorch straight away. So unless they have another one lurking, I'm in pretty good shape because these crack guards are going to power each other up with the tight bond, and if they've got a Scorch they'll have to use it here on the Vidcal, and they don't, so they're going to lose. And you go. Right, so that's him beaten. What card is it that I'm missing, I wonder? 3rd Skellige Storm. Oh, so you get 2 Skellige Storms from this area. That's interesting. And a young Berserker. Right, 1 card missing. You know which one it is. Obviously that's why she has the most difficult deck. So, if you're going to do this normally, I would never have lost this many games, even to her with her quite strong Nilfgaard deck, and that's because you'd have stuff like Yennefer, Mysterious Elf, Villain Tretameth. There are loads of other things that you can add to the deck. Those 3 mainly being really strong components to any deck. But, because of the way I'm going about playing Gwent, we don't have that just yet. So, this is going to be included in the playthrough, but I'll put on it that it's like a Gwent only episode, and then it makes it easily skippable for people who don't want to watch this.
Gwent.
Right, seriously, I'm bored of you now. Don't have any cards in the deck that I wouldn't want to have otherwise. Let's go. Don't want that one. Oh no, I've got no Madrim, that's no good. So if they've got any spies, then I might get a Madrim to transform these, but if not, slight problem. Oh, that's not good. Let's try tying that first round, see what we get here. Oh right, that doesn't work because you don't get the, it's not the 3rd round. Wow, that sucks. Yeah, I didn't think that through. Alright, so, oh yeah, because it's only the 3rd round, not the 2nd, so there was no point me tying that one. That was dumb. Lesson learned. Yeah, so that Skellige perk is not the last round, it's the 3rd round, so you need to take it to 3 rounds. I forgot about that. Because my plan there was to tie, and then I would, you know, get 2 cards back, and winner takes all third round. But that doesn't work if you don't get the... No, I took the Mardromes out of my deck. I'm so dumb. Right. Come on, people. We need to sort this out. Ah, this would be so much better. Oh, man. I thought I'd added all 3 Mardromes and I'd taken them out. What a clown. This is not going to go well. Then again, I don't have my Mardromes for this anyway. I actually have a slight chance to win this one, but not major. Which, considering how much I messed up the deck by not putting in the other stuff, is quite funny. Probably not though, because they've still got the leader ability and whatever siege they've got. Yeah. Figures. Son of a gun. Right, I'm going to sort my deck out. Then you're going to lose, woman. And once she is defeated, then it will be the end of the Skellige Gwent episode. Screw it. I'm going to beat her this time. I can feel it. Especially because we sorted that out. That's what I did last time. Right, this time. Here we go. Alright. See what we got. Don't need that. Get rid of that straight away. Oh wow, this sucks. So my pathway to winning here really is for me to pass the second round and then get 2 of these spies as my third round thing. So I'll use this just to make them waste their turn. But they're going to have like 13 cards going into this round. So I need to get like 2 of the spies really. Otherwise I'm at too much of a disadvantage. I got 1. Oh, that sucks! Taking the mick. God damn. That's like the worst draw. If I'd have got Burner, then I would have been alright. But again, not having Yennefer, that's the problem. Yeah, we lose. I completely would have beat her if she hadn't got all 3 spies with me having no decoys. Making me angry. Yeah. That's the worst draw, like, possible. There's no way with 8 cards she doesn't outscore me on there as well, yeah. Right, this time, wench. You're so lucky. God damn, she's got an annoying deck. Fuck off. You're going down. Going down. You could actually try the other strategy. I'll try this one more time with the Berserker deck. Seeing as how the first 2 times I lost, I didn't even have the Mardromes in my deck. Which was stupid. Oh, that's a terrible draw again. Jesus. Making me angry now. I like it. Not going to give him the chance to actually play that back. Okay, so I'm going to use the Storm in the last round and then try and win with these if she doesn't have a Biting Frost and doesn't medic Villain Treasure back. Right, that's cool. But I am again at a card disadvantage. Damn it! Oh my days. Okay. You are going down. You are getting beaten. No matter how much money it cost me. Anyway, this will be the end of the episode when I manage to actually beat this woman. Like I say, could do with getting yen and stuff really, but the card yen. But we'll be able to beat her. I should have beaten her a couple of times already. So, right, where are we at? Longship, we've already got longship. Okay. It's pretty good there. So that's made them waste a bite in frost as well, which is pretty good. Make them bleed a few cards. Uh-oh, that's kind of bad. Damn, lost again. That sucks. Oh my days, she's taken so many times to beat. Amazing how she always manages to pull out the perfect card, like that one there. Oh, if I just had that, you know, that particular one. That particular weather card to play, even though you haven't played any ranged cards yet. Bit suspicious. Right, so this is the cool thing about when you got this deck going. If I can just get Ceres sorted. Got the 2 Mardrome. Okay. Right, might be alright here actually. Okay, so we're at a disadvantage, yes, but we can play the Tala card. Right, so the plan here is that we play 2 powerful cards at the start of the round. Even better, we play all 3. And even if they have the Biting Frost, we stop them playing Tala again if they have any medics. And then let them play all of these. And this is the great advantage of the Mardrome cards when they're played like this, is you can put them all down and then play the Mardrome last. Although they're going to have more turns than me, so we shall see. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Alright. So, unless they have a Scorch as one of their last 2, which they may do. Yeah, you knew it. God damn it. Annoying.
Welcome back.
Didn't get any decoys in either, which is kind of annoying because I would have been able to just play Thaler and keep my burner card, but never mind. So we've got Ermion, so yeah, so if I had Mysterious Elfien and Vil, then I would have obviously beaten her by now, so. What else have we got? Right, we don't have anything good to play with that one. Could do with trying to win this early round, really. That's going to be difficult to do, though. Right, we're going to have to play the percentages and try and get one of these two cards as the third round if we can. But if they just keep playing cards and winning this round, then that's more of a problem. Oh my days. Yeah, her deck's a bit ridiculous, it's causing problems. Complete waste of a decoy, but never mind. Whatever floats your boat. How to make Gwent hard. Play without any of the neutral cards against this bitch. Again, we're going to need all the spies to get pulled. Oh, no, don't even get burner. Are you serious? Ugh. Lose again. What's the bet in one of those cards is a Scorch? What do we think, kiddies? Yeah. Wow, she's really hard to beat with this underdone deck. Right, let's try it with the other tactic. Let's try it with the weather heavy deck instead.
Welcome.
Gwent.
So this is like an alternate thing that you can do. You can have the King Bran leader and take out the berserkers and the Madromes and just have it based on just weather. So she doesn't have very strong melee cards, so we can play all three Skellige Storms. Okay. Let's try with this alternate strat then, since we're on 2.5 hours. Right, so Oh well, at least it makes them waste their scorch there. And again. That's all the scorch is gone at least. Alright. Just past that one, it's going to make him play a card. And it depends what I get in the last round. Alright, that's not bad. That's not great though. Oh, no way! Well, we came closer that time, so I'm sure we can beat him with that one. Get a slightly better draw. Damn, she's kicking my ass.
Welcome.
Gwent.
Where are we at? Oh yeah, we already had the deck set right. Let's go. Need to get a couple of the same type bond, that'd help a lot. Not quite as well versed in this strategy though, which makes it a bit tricky. And again, we don't have the hero cards like Yennefer and Geralt and Ciri. Never realised how difficult she was to beat without the neutral cards, to be honest. Okay. Ah, that was stupid. That was just a waste. That was a bad hand. Bad hand. And one card they beat me with. Jesus. I might have to come back and beat it without. Actually, no, because I almost beat it last time anyway. So I can beat it with this setup. I just need to get, again, just get a little bit better, luckier hand.
Gwent.
Where are we at? Keep getting too many scorches. Oh, I don't have the commander's horns either. There's so much that I'm missing from this Gwent deck. Oh well. Let's have a look. A little more like it. Okay, that's not bad at all. Well, at least they've used their leader card if they do win this one. Yikes. Alright. Jeez. Decoys, please. Oh my days, have I not put the decoys in or something? Nope. Too many hero cards as well. Oh, the round ended in a draw. How did it end in a draw? Jeez. Better draw needed. See, then again, I played a spy. I didn't get any decoys, which sucks. Do.
Gwent.
No burner again, which kind of sucks. Can't even get to the third round with this setup is the problem. It's a very strong deck she's got though, because she has like loads of the hero cards for when you play weather like that. So it's proving very problematic. Okay, so it just comes down to what we've got as last cards last round. And what I draw here. Ah, that's unlucky. Ugh. If I'd just drawn one of this, the other one of the shield maidens, that sucks. Yeah. If I'd have drawn the other shield maiden there, it would have been alright. But no. No. Not meant to be. Oh, beat you eventually. Hello. Fuck off.
Gwent.
I don't know which setup's best. I seem to be getting a little closer with this setup. I don't need that. It's getting too much of a mix of everything every time. Wow, that's irritating. Nope. Ugh. Ah, son of a bitch. Alright, so again, all comes down to the last round. What I draw from my cards and things like that. What have we got? Yeah, that's more like it. But then again, they're probably just going to pull a load of 6s and double those up, which sucks. Oh, it's getting annoying now. Ugh, she has got a good deck. Again, they've got 2 of the Gaunt cards there, where if I'd have got something better instead of one of them, then it would have been alright. Oh yeah, can I sell some stuff while I'm here? Don't need those.
Gwent.
At least I can get back some of the money that I lost over there. So we got the long shit. Okay. Should have kept that torrential rain. Alright. Scorch. Yep, you can see it coming. Oh, of course you've got a double one. That sucks. Oh, come on, man. I'm glad that I'm uploading this for posterity of how ridiculous she's being. I hate stuff like this. What would I add? I'd add Vil, I'd add Vil, I'd add
Gwent.
Dandelion as well. We'd need Dandelion. Yeah, there's a load of cards I'm still missing. Right, we'll try this again and then we might switch back to the other one. Right, what have we got? Don't want the long ship. It's not bad actually. Let's see what we got. All the heroes, oh my. Alright. Right, so hopefully I can win this one. And then I can replay some of those with Burner or the special trick after that. The third round start. Right, so currently they've got 3 more cards than me and the special ability. But I have the Skellige Storm and hopefully get a one of those. Which is cool. Bit of a risk, but we'll take a risk. Oh well, that failed spectacularly. Oh, no way. Oh, no, that's alright. Ha! Oh, you're still gonna win. Except, no, you're not. Haha. And I would have won if I played the Storm as well. So, yeah, get stuffed, bitch. Right, finally. Finally win that one. And the Ceres card. Very, very hard one. So, yeah, that's the one setup you can have. Right, okay, so let's have a quick look. We're going to set this up as we want the full deck setup. Now, like I say, we can't do it right just yet because we don't have everything in place just yet. And that is because we don't have the stuff like Villain Tretameth and Yennefer and all that kind of stuff. But because the Mardromes are more fun, we're going to put the Berserkers back in the deck and we're going to set it up to be a Mardrome deck again. So we need the 3 Mardromes. And we need the Crack on Crate leader card. We are going to put the Marvelous Ceres card in there, which makes these a lot more powerful. And now we just need to trim the fat and take out a couple of the ones that we don't want to use. So, what do we want to take out? We don't want Canby. We've got the Berserker, that's good. We don't want the Gaunters. And that'll do for now until we get some more of the unit cards like Geralt, Ciri and things like that. And then we'll take the long ships out as well. So for now, that'll do. We are finally done with that Skellige Gwent. And yeah, never fear, Skellige's here, all completed. So, if you've watched it back and you made it through that incredibly frustrating endgame where we spent half an hour beating this woman to get the Ceres card, then thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. And we'll be back to Velen and making up the rest of the monster deck. And completing a few fun quests there, getting things like the Toad card and the Olgid card from Hearts of Stone as well. So, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all next time on the path.